So we're doing a full 2025 reset, which I will be giving you guys like a whole breakdown checklist of like other things we're doing, because my birthday is January 1st, if you didn't know, and I'm having a 2025 reset party. I'm about to go get my haircut, much needed. Literally, I don't know when I got my last haircut, to be completely honest with you, but these bangs, like my shortest pieces, are so grown out. Like, literally look how long they are, and I cut them like to like here. So we definitely need a good haircut. I'm gonna be getting a few inches off.
I think there would be
right
good.
here.
Yeah.
And then long layers, and also of course like more face framing. I have a couple like pictures. Okay. Hair is done. Feels so good. Okay, and it's annoying that I can't show you because it won't let me move the thing. But
guys, your hair looks awesome.
It's super like chopped at the ends. It's super healthy, but she did a really good job making the face framing like soft and just like blended, because sometimes people don't do the best and it looks like choppy, you know what I mean? But this is like very like blended out, and I really like it. So I like the length. We did a tiny bit longer than I was going for, but I like it because obviously like my hair actually is like naturally wavy, so when I actually wear it wavy, then it's gonna be a little shorter anyway. So perfect. It is currently December 23rd. So tomorrow is Christmas Eve, which is crazy. Today I'm working on refreshing my digital vision board. This is my 2024 desktop vision board, and I have a whole new slate. Here's 2023, here's 2024, and now I have a full brand new slate to work on. I have a bunch of pictures uploading right now, and so we're going to be working on this vision board. Obviously oner is going to be part of it. I am super excited. So for my birthday this year, my birthday is January 1st, if you didn't know, so I'm a New Year's baby, which does actually suck. But anyways, that's a whole different discussion. This year I decided, obviously, like, as you know, if you've been here for a while, you know I'm hugely into like resets and like goal setting and obviously just like self-growth overall. So this year for my birthday party is a 2025 reset party. So we're going to be doing vision boards. We're going to be doing goal setting. I have like a whole template, which I'm going to share with you guys in this video actually. So you're able to download that. I don't know how. I'm probably going to just put it on my website for like a free download. But I created like a little checklist 2025 reset. So you can go in there and completely reset, revamp yourself. Obviously, this video is going to be dropping after the beginning of 2025, but it's never too late. If you haven't made a vision board, if you haven't done your goal setting, now is your time. So I'm going to be working on my digital vision boards today, as well as some like budgeting and some like more financial goal setting. And then on my actual birthday in 2 days from now, today is the 30th, I'm going to be doing like my actual physical vision board, which I actually have never made. I always do digital, but I want like an actual picture to like hang on the wall. I don't know for sure if I am going to decide to move out. If you've been here for a while, you know, like I have lived in 2 apartments so far, but I just moved back in with my parents some months ago, and I've been waiting to actually move out of state
but I think for the time being, I'm gonna be staying here for a little longer than I anticipated. So I am kind of deciding whether I'm going to stay at my parents or move out on my own and get another apartment. And I'm leaning towards getting my own apartment. So I actually went and toured an apartment complex today, which I really, really liked. So that may be a possibility. Being in my own place pushes me further towards like my goals, and honestly, like just being in a better routine for myself. And I just love like living alone. Honestly, I love like having my own apartment to, you know, cook my dinners and like have a cozy little like self-care night. Like I have been watching like self-care night vlogs and I get FOMO. Also, don't mind this giant pile of clothes. Those are clothes that I'm either selling or giving away. So I also need to go through a lot of clothes and get rid of stuff. That's going to be another huge goal of 2025, is like just clearing out a bunch of stuff. Like get rid of stuff. If I don't use it, if I don't like it, then why do I have it? Let's work on our vision board. And obviously you can get started with this with me. I'm also going to go over my 2024 vision board with you guys so we can kind of chat about it, talk about like goals I've had, things I've accomplished or like want to push towards this upcoming year. Obviously I have different travel things on here kind of sporadically. I didn't do as much travel as I really wanted to, but that's totally okay. I accomplished a lot of goals this past year, so I'm still very happy with that. Romanticize your life. Definitely kind of fell out of routine a lot this year, again with like honestly moving back in with my parents. It's kind of hard to keep like a good routine when you don't live in your own space, to be honest. Activewear modeling, didn't really do any modeling this year other than like my own personal stuff for like content. Didn't hit 500K on anything, but always pushing forward. I hit 10K, actually I'm at 11 now, subscribers on YouTube. So that's an accomplishment in itself, and it's just always working towards pushing like and growing. But at the end of the day, like this doesn't necessarily mean like it was my goal to get a plaque this year, but you know, it's still like a goal to work towards, and that's like a reminder to work towards that. Fitness goals, definitely made fitness progress, but also didn't exactly push myself in the ways that I wanted to this year. More traveling stuff again, working with brands and doing like PR stuff. Didn't really focus heavily on brand and like content creation like that, but it was still a great year. This little message, I definitely had an amazing year for coaching, and I'm super proud of myself and all of my clients for like all of the growth this year. It's been an amazing time. It's so fulfilling to be able to help so many women on their journey. So definitely reached the goal of like building my coaching and having a lot of successful journeys with my girls. You don't grow when you're comfortable. This is a learning lesson for this year because it has been on and off for sure. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. This, you know, just new quotes and stuff. Modeling, again, didn't really do any modeling. I did a little traveling, but not a bunch. PR, nope. I moved back in with my parents, did not get a new place, no modeling again, and I actually did start working with Oner Active as an affiliate, so down here was completed. But this next year, I'm going to be doing a lot more Oner Active focused stuff on my vision board because I have some big goals with that. Now let's build this vision board. This turned out so much better than I could have even hoped for. Like all of the colors, I just love the variety of color throughout, and everything's just so bold. Like it just all, I love it. Really encompasses all of my goals, whether, you know, it's like content creation stuff, my business, coaching, my personal goals like meal prepping, being a 5 a.m. club girl, more cooking, all of these things like travel. This is your sign. Make the dang vision board. This is going to be my background on my computer all year. And every time I open up my computer, this is just the reminder that I have to push myself and to remind myself of all of the things that I am working towards. And yeah, I'm just super, super excited what 2025 brings, and to keeping you guys obviously updated and vlogging more and everything throughout this whole process. So as a birthday treat to myself, I'm gonna treat myself to my favorite breakfast place. So I'm getting ready right now to go by myself to go get breakfast. And I've never done this before, which is like kind of crazy. Like, I'm turning 22 tomorrow, and I've never like just gone and got breakfast out by myself. Like, what? Probably seems a little backwards, but I'm going to oil my hair before I go because I want it saturated and sitting and soaking up throughout the whole day before I like shower tonight, and, you know, prep my hair for my birthday, you know, like I want it to be nice and moisturized. So I'm going to start doing actually weekly oil treatments on my hair. Oh geez. I was really good with these for a period of time, and I could definitely tell the difference. And I have not been very good at them. So, I want to really focus on the health of my hair, which is why I got my hair cut, if you didn't notice. I got like, I would say like 2 to 3 inches chopped off. Yeah, so I'm gonna oil like my whole head, and then throw my hair up into like a bun and hope that I don't literally look like a little greasy girl the whole day. My favorite restaurant that I was speaking of, my favorite breakfast spot, is a crepe place. I definitely went to sleep and woke up a lot later than I had planned or wanted to today because I stayed up reading Fourth Wing, which is the book I'm currently reading, which is so good. This is really like my intro into like the fantasy book realm. I used to read fantasy books like when I was a kid, but I haven't like actually read a fantasy book in so long, and this book is so good. If you haven't read it, I recommend, and if you have, let me know in the comments. One of my goals for 2025 is to read 25 books, which I think is totally doable for me since I got Kindle Unlimited. I have never been the type of person to read a 600-page book in general, let alone if I ever did. It would take me like literally years to finish. Stop doubting yourself. You can always become a reader if you're not already a reader, you know? One of my big habit breakers for this upcoming year is to stop scrolling and read more. So anytime you like go to pick up your phone, just aimlessly, like you don't have anything actually important to do, like I'm not doing any work on my phone, that could be time I'm reading. So I am cutting back on my screen time and increasing my Kindle screen time, if you will. Have to show you a little outfit of the day, of course. This sweater is from Aerie. It's so cute. It has little like pearls on it. And then I paired it with the Oner Active straight leg bottoms in ballet pink. Just like a cute, cozy outfit. Like I feel put together, but I don't feel like I'm like dressing up, if that makes sense. I am about to head out, go get my breakfast. I'm so excited. And also head to my favorite coffee shop, which is in the same area as the breakfast spot, which is like far away from where I live now. So I'm taking advantage of that. I actually need to get new coffee beans. It is cute. And we're about to head out.
got my favorite, not called Leviathan, but espresso beans, 2 bags because I don't get down here very often at all. And then my coffee, I got a vanilla latte. Last errand. I just picked up my pictures for my vision board tomorrow. I've never actually made like a physical one. So I got a bunch of different pictures to use. I am doing the last client check-in of 2024, which is crazy. So I'm going through all the words they have to say about their monthly check-in. So mental gains, physical gains, nutrition, monthly win, all those kind of things. And then in their monthly check-in, that's when they'll let me know if there's any progressions to their plans or like meals they need to change, anything like that. And then we'll get that swapped. I'm going to do like the changes next week though. So today I'm just going in and I send video responses back. So really just being able to like talk more one-on-one with them. Hello, love. It is the last check-in of 2024. You are my last on my list to do today. And I'm really excited to go through your check-in. I can already tell there's some good stuff in here, and I'm really excited to go into the new year with you as well. Good morning and happy new year. I just woke up probably like 30 minutes ago, and I'm about to do my 5-minute journal. Of course, starting this year, this day off strong. Write some gratitude and everything. First time ever writing 25. I'm not gonna lie, like, it feels so surreal that today is New Year's and also my birthday. It's flown by so fast. It's like giving me a headache. Quote of the day, very fitting to me because Atomic Habits is like one of my absolute favorite books I recommend to everyone. Be the designer of your world and not merely the consumer of it. That's just a great reminder to continue to be the producer in your life instead of the consumer. Instead of wasting your time consuming everything around you. So like whether that's like doom scrolling, just buying everything and anything that someone suggests, or you know, like things you see online, only like watching TV and movies and all of that instead of like doing anything, like watching a YouTube video even to like learn something and grow from it. Like taking everything in your life and figuring out how you can do that to actually be producing fruit, you know? Design your life to be the life that you dream about when you go to sleep, or you've been writing on your vision board and your goals for years. Like, make sure you're making all the actions you take line up for those instead of just like allowing things to just kind of like be how whatever they are. Do our gratitude journal now. So 3 things we're grateful for, 3 things that would make today great, and then a daily affirmation. So I highly recommend for you to get on. Honestly, I love the 5-minute journal. This is my second one. I'm almost done with this one and I'm going to need to get a new one. It's a really simple, easy practice to get you more in tune with like yourself, and also take some time to do some journaling if you're not someone that wants to like sit there and write a whole blank page journal. This is baby steps, okay? Ready for the gym now for the birthday lift. Wearing strong blue effortless leggings with the glaucous blue unified jacket, and then under the powdered blue bandeau bra for like a little full monochrome blue moment. And then I'm also wearing a hat that says Self-Love Club on it. First, we're starting with a warm-up. I don't have a mic for this camera yet, so hopefully the audio is pretty good still, because I know there's a lot of background noise here. I'm home from the gym, as you can see, and it is time to get ready for my birthday lunch. We're gonna go get a sushi boat. I've been wanting to do like a sushi boat for years on my birthday, and I've never have. I am 22 today, so oh my gosh, I'm 22 years old now. I hope you're enjoying this video so far. I know it's a little different, like it's like definitely vlog style instead of like sit down and talk about it, but I can definitely make more sit down, talk about like goal setting habits for 2025. Just let me know what kind of videos you want to see and I got you. So this is our 2025 reset checklist. It's not in the correct order, so I'm actually going to edit that, and the one I attach is going to be in the right order. But we're starting first with intention of the year. So your intention for the year, kind of self-explanatory. From there, you're going to do a word of the year, which can be super simple or like really thought through. Sometimes it takes me like a week to actually think about the word of the year. 3, back up here, write about your best self. So write a paragraph, an essay if you want to, about what your ideal self is. So whether that's like super, super in depth or kind of just an outline of who that person is to you, what they do, what habits, like what does their life look like. Smart goal setting. So specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound goals. That's the key. Action setting for each goal. We're going to take our goals and put them into action steps, and from there turn them into little atomic habits. I know this is a lot, but it will make a lot more sense when you actually see it happening. Make your mantra or mission statement. So this is something that, say you're wanting to get out of bed in the morning and you're struggling. You memorize this and kind of repeat it out loud to yourself. Affirmations. Just a list of affirmations. Daily routine outlines, morning routine, evening routine, cleaning routine, whatever. Creating a dopamine menu, so specific to the things that you enjoy, things that bring you happiness, etc. And then digital or physical vision board. And then checking to make sure all of these are accessible and obvious in everyday life. And that is our checklist that we are doing today. I talked about this a little earlier, but first things first is really just putting yourself in the vision of where you're wanting to be, where you're wanting to get within the next year. So intention for the year. This is just an overarching, what is your year intention? What are you trying to just accomplish overall? Is that just like take it day by day? Is that be unrecognizable? Is that learn a lot of new things? Or be in a completely different place in your life? Or, whatever that is for you. This is an overarching theme pretty much for your whole year. And so all of your goals are kind of going to fit into that intention. From there, word of the year. This may take you a minute to think about. Usually it just comes to me. So if you don't have that today, that's fine. Just be thinking about your goals. And then from that, you'll kind of come up with a word that's just something in the back of your mind that continues to remind yourself towards these goals.
Are we doing short-term goals or long-term?
Both. So we're going to get into that in a couple steps. So SMART goal setting, it's all time-based. So we could have goals throughout the whole year or specific in the next quarter, the next month, whatever. Okay, we have now finished the intention of the year and the word of the year. So mine is basically focusing on discipline, but like showing up in all areas. So even if it's like doing my best, even if that's not like amazing, I'm still showing up. My ideal self, that's the next thing we're doing. So basically explaining what your ideal self would be doing on like the day-to-day basis. Who is that person? What are the habits they have? Because like that specific person is going to have different habits than you have. So that's basically like going in depth and making you think about where do you want to be and how do you get to that place? Like where and what would that person be doing to be like where you want to be? So I'm going to write basically like what my weekdays are going to look like and like my weekends and be like super, super specific. I did one back here. I was literally said I wake up every day early, ready to strive towards my goals, even if it's just 1% better. And I start my mornings planning, journaling, praying, and repeating my affirmations. I walk out into my beautiful home, sunlight flooding into the kitchen through my this is hilarious to me. The east-facing floor-to-ceiling windows. I watch the sunrise fully as I make my breakfast and get ready for the day ahead. So like very specific. And then from there you can kind of like figure out what habits and routines you need in order to put yourself into that position. Okay, so we are working on the SMART goals right now. So, for example, a SMART goal is something that is specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and within a time frame, time bound. Whenever you make a goal, make it specific enough and be able to be measured whether you actually completed it or not, and then of course like within a time frame. So we just created our mission statements or mantras. So this is like a sentence or like a little quote you say to yourself if you're like trying to give yourself an excuse or like get out of one of your goals or like not do the things that you want to be doing to get to where you want to be. So I made mine a question. So in a moment where the example I keep coming back to is when I'm laying in bed in the morning and I don't want to get up. Would your ideal self take that as a valid excuse? We are working on our affirmations, which I always tell my clients, like I write my affirmations on my mirror and so I can repeat them out loud to myself like while I'm doing my skincare routine. But you can write them down in your phone. You could even make them at like your background of your phone or whatever like works for you. I like the mirror idea because it's just right in front of your face. But so you use I am or I have, whatever your goal is, whoever that person you want to be is. One that's literally on my mirror is I wake up before 7 a.m. every day to spend time preparing myself for a successful day. We are back and it is time to get this vision board set up. So I have an actual like frame and I'm going to cut a poster board into the size of my frame. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna do this, to be completely honest. We're just gonna kind of wing this and hope for the best. I personally want to actually write on the back of the pictures. So like say this one, if you just look at it, it could just look like a cute Pinterest photo. But to me, this is like building more female friendships, like really close friends that we enjoy just like spending time together, like quality time. So I'm gonna like write those types of things on the back of them so I know like what specifically I mean by each picture. And since I'm using a glue dot to put it down, it's not like totally stuck to the poster. I can actually take it off and then read the back and all that. And then I can put it back into the photo thing and like have 2025 on this so that I can like look back on different years vision boards and like the pictures that were on that vision board, if that makes sense. I really want to do this where it's actually impactful for time to come and not just like a, you know, you're making it and then whatever, like soon after. Like you are actually really focusing in on narrowing down those goals and being specific and being able to reflect back, all the things. Look how good it looks. Honestly, this spot just needed something. This is the perfect addition. Wow. It's so good. I am so happy you guys came along with me for today's video, today's 2025 reset, and I'm really excited for this year. Happy New Year to all of you, and I'm happy that you are here. Let me know what kind of content that you want to see going forward this year. More self-growth, more fitness, all of that. Let me know, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah!